Hello, trader. Hope that you had an enjoyable trading day. So, we see that on Thursday, coming later, AUD employment change and also unemployment rate that may increase the volatility on AUD, and also coming up NZD CPI, followed by later coming euro. So, we could see that those instruments AUDUSD, NZDUSD, and British Pound US Dollar may give us significant trading opportunity in this lower time frame. Now, we will be looking at one by one to see where we can find trading opportunities, starting with British Pound US Dollar. First of all, we'll be looking at the bigger picture to see overall direction in the market. Now, GBPUSD, as we have discussed in quite a few of our analysis, it is bull market currently, and back to back 3 months we have seen that British Pound US Dollar has made its significant bounce to the upside, and currently the price is approaching that resistance line where there is a liquidity, expecting for this market to potentially trend to the upside to create a new higher high. So this is a bull market at the moment. Dropping down to the weekly chart, here we can see that previous weekly price action is a bullish engulfer, where the market from this level has got a liquidity, managed to break to the upside with a bullish engulfer here. And this weekly candle so far, you can see once the market open also has managed to break to the upside, on which is currently showing significant bullish momentum, and the price is approaching that level as it is a bullish market, expecting for the price to potentially go back up to create new higher high in this market. If we look at the daily chart to see how the price is potentially evolving here, we can see that from the daily, this is the daily price action from here, which is an important daily upside momentum here. Now, what we can see here, the previous daily low and also the previous daily opening and closing as coming up, there is a speech from Powell, so which will definitely will have some impact in all those USD pairs. So as GBPUSD is currently in a very strong uptrend, and every day the market is forming series of higher low. If there is any spike here, but I think that the price might try to break this low, and breaking any of this low is an opportunity for us to go long here, as the market already had a significant impulse expecting a deeper correction, and that's why we will be looking for buying opportunity. As it is a bull market, we will only be looking to buy. Now, looking at the 4-hour chart here to see, here is the 10 EMA, 20 EMA, which is separating from each other, and with the 10 and 20 EMA separating from each other, which is strong uptrend, you can see the price respecting that dynamic support. Currently British Pound US Dollar in a pullback. This is a local breakup structure, expecting further deepen with the speech. We may see the price to retest that level, and any break, especially if we look at from here, this is the intraday time frame where the market has made its significant upside from this level, expecting a break of this low, which is also respecting that daily level. That can give us, if we see it reject from that zone, is where you can look for potential buying opportunity on British Pound US Dollar. As soon as you will find suitable price action confirmation, we'll be looking to buy from that zone to this level. Looking at AUDUSD, like the GBPUSD, AUDUSD also bullish. Now this instrument looks a bit strongly bullish. Now looking at monthly here, we can see that there was a sharp rejection from this very low price on the monthly, and that is a complete bounce, as there might be some data coming that could impact this instrument, which might lead that price back to this monthly 20 EMA. We could see the prices going back up to retest that level, and we may see the price to potentially continue to rise to the upside. Now looking at the weekly perspective here, we can see that this is where there's a gap open from the weekly, with this weekly bullish engulfer. The market currently has broken out of the level, expecting for the price to potentially continue to rise, and this price may lead that price back to this level where there is a high liquidity, and this is where you can look for potential, uh, as there is an imbalance here, expecting for this price to travel to that level from the weekly perspective. Here on the daily chart on AUDUSD, where there is a, this is where you can see this is a daily impulse, a clean impulse here, and with this daily candle where there's a long wick at the top, expecting AUDUSD for the price to potentially retest and then to return again back to the upside to create a new higher high. So looking at the 4-hour chart here, where there is a bullish impulse here, you can see there is a 4-hour 20 EM and 10 EM separated, also like the GBPUSD, and also form an inverted head and shoulder, and we could see the price to potentially revert back again to the upside. And this is where you can see AUDUSD, that the market to remain bullish. As soon as you will find suitable entry here on AUDUSD, we'll be looking for going long with a high probability trade setup. Now looking at NZDUSD, like the AUDUSD, we can see that this instrument almost following the same as AUDUSD as NZD news coming. We also could see that deeper pullback and then to potentially continue to trend in the major direction here on NZDUSD, expecting for this price to potentially go back up to that level. And that's where on NZDUSD, as soon as we will find suitable entry, we also will be looking for buying opportunity, either AUDUSD or NZDUSD. These are the pairs that we are looking to see if there's any entry opportunity. Also, traders, I will keep you updated. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.